Well, hi there, boys and girls, and I think there's a few people that want to give a shout out to themselves. That was Howdy.
That was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sydney, do you want to say anything?
Yay! Wait, what?
That was Sydney. She said, "Yay." Anyway, we're going to take a look at some log graphs. It's going to be pretty simple. One thing that we're going to learn early next week is that logs and exponentials are inverse functions of each other. And you should know that an inverse function is a reciprocal, or I'm sorry, a reflection across the line y equals x. So we know that all log graphs should be a reflection of an exponential. If an exponential graph goes through 0, 1, then that means that the log graph is going to go through what point?
1, 0.
Yay! Good job, Mo. That's right. Okay, it's going to go through 1, 0. And you can see here in this nifty little picture that they are just simply reflections of each other across that line. So the log base anything, base 7 of 1 equals 0. Now why is that? We learned yesterday to convert this that this means that 7 to the 0 equals 1. Anything to the 0 power equals 1. So the log base 92 of 1 is 0. All log graphs go through 1, 0. Now tomorrow in class you're going to do some moving up and down or maybe reflected. It's going to be the same rules when we graphed our exponentials a couple days ago. And that's pretty much all you need to know. It goes up forever. And let's talk about domain and range. The domain for logarithms is x is greater than 0. It has a vertical asymptote of the y-axis. This means that you cannot take the log of a negative number. It has to be bigger than 0. I'm going to show you an example of that in just a second. Now the range, however, is going to be all real numbers. And this should make sense because this is flippy-floppied for our exponentials. Exponentials was domain was all reals and the range was y is greater than 0. So you'll graph a few of these log graphs tomorrow in class. It'll be pretty simple. You might just have to flip these around or move them up or down or something like that. But I want to make one last statement about domain. The question would be like, if I have the log base 10 of x plus 3, and the question is, what is the domain of the logarithm? All you do is you have to understand that the x plus 3 must be larger than what number? What can we not take the logs of? Any negatives. This must be bigger than 0. That means that my domain will be x is greater than negative 3. So you just have to make sure that whatever is in here is larger than 0. Set up an inequality, and tomorrow's assignment should be really simple. You're going to play a matchy-matchy game with some log graphs, and then you're going to answer a couple domain questions, and you'll use your calculator, and you'll be done. By the way, everybody went beast mode on that assignment today because I was really happy with you. Anyone else want to shout out?
Hi, Nyland.
Mariah again.
Okay. Mo and Nyland. Yeah.
This is awesome.
This is like the first video Nyland's watched in a while. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.